So I think we have gone to that phase in our social evolution where pretty much everything is digital first.
So Remya, I'd like to switch gears a little bit to getting something off the ground, building a digital experience from a blank canvas. You've done this. It's hard to get things off of the ground, and I'd love to hear a little bit of your philosophy on how do you do that?
It's hard, but it's actually a lot of fun, at least for me. And that's why I've done this over and over again, right? The typical approach, and this is where actually some of these, um, the tech led, the business led, product led culture, it actually is not a problem initially. When you go from zero to one, it is one of those, I would say it's a honeymoon period where all teams actually come together to solve that one problem because you really need a product or a service to get it out the door, to get your first set of customers. So I think we have gone to that phase in our social evolution where pretty much everything is digital first. And so in that zero to one phase, when you talk about trade-off decisions or priorities, usually it is very much focused on what is that MVP, minimum viable product, or in some instances, it's called minimum lovable product. So, what is that minimum number of things that you can build into your product that will feel compelling and attractive to your first set of customers? And usually, these are your early adopters, right? And so, the reason it's called minimum viable product is you only want to build enough to get those early adopters. And once you get those early adopters, you can actually learn from your customers and then decide what you build on top of that. But yeah, going back to the zero to one, the toughest challenge for zero to one is usually you start from like, blue sky